Hi, I'm Dan Sturkle, General Manager of Nissan of Valencia, home to the $99 down delivers. Nissan of Valencia loves Santa Clarita, and we love sports. That's why we have donated thousands of dollars to our local schools and their athletic departments, including thousands in scholarships, and even a brand new car to help keep kids in school. Nissan of Valencia has extremely competitive pricing on all our Nissan models, including the 38 miles to the gallon 2013 Altima. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles with very aggressive pricing. There's no reason to go anywhere else. Hope to see you soon here at Nissan of Valencia.
From West Ranch High School, welcome inside Signal Sports Blitz. We're back for another season. Football season starts on Friday for all of our area teams except for Valencia.
Yes.
But let's start right here at West Ranch. They'll be hosting on Friday night.
Yeah, West Ranch is playing Hawthorne over at Valencia High School. It's our first chance to see their new head coach, Jan Miller. Their quarterback, Chase Killingsworth. Should be exciting.
What do we expect out of West Ranch going into this year? They've kind of been middle of the pack for the last few years.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of question marks, and the reason being because there's so much newness here. Is it newness a word?
Newness works for me.
Okay, yeah, because it starts at the top with the head coach, starts with the quarterback, who, again, we've never seen, and then a lot of guys that we don't know that much about. I do know one thing. There's a kid on this team named Isaiah Guzman, big hitter. I've been told that by their own coach, Jan Miller.
We'll be watching for Isaiah Guzman Friday night. The other team that's at home is Golden Valley. The Grizzlies have struggled in recent years, to say the least. What do we expect out of them?
You know what, Vince? They haven't won a game since September 13th, 2011. They're playing Granada Hills High School. Who went to Granada Hills High School? Do you know?
No clue.
John Elway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice bit of history.
Yeah.
Any chance against Granada Hills? What kind of team is this?
Absolutely. I think that Golden Valley can beat this team. You know, Granada Hills was not a very good team last year. Golden Valley not a very good team last year, but you know, Golden Valley at home, you know, it's time, right?
And Golden Valley has the quarterback with Crohn's disease that I read about in
Yep.
the paper this week.
Mhm.
And it's a really good story. Sounds like he's a pretty good player.
Yeah, Robert Phillips was a kid I got to know a little bit this summer, just kind of talking to. Big, stretchy kid. He's an athletic player. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. Big things expected from him at Golden Valley.
Now let's talk about last Friday night. You were over at Canyon watching the Cowboys. What'd you see out of Kate Absey and those Canyon Cowboys?
Well, you know what? Canyon started off really slow. They had some issues on the offensive line. There were a lot of penalties early on. Then they started to settle in, and Cade took off, and the offense took off. I expect big things from the Cowboys this year.
We'll talk about Canyon, Hart, and more when we come back. But right now, you talk to Rich Gutierrez after the Canyon Cowboys scrimmage last Friday.
Out of a scrimmage like this, playing a team like Palmdale, a fantastic team, I think you get an opportunity to compete at the highest level because DeMario is one of the best running backs in the state of California, and it really drives the defense to play their positions, stay base, and it also puts offense in a position to be successful. So they have to go out there, they have to execute. Kids are just hungry. They're hungry for a new challenge. They're hungry for some new blood. And Westlake's exceptional. I think they're one of the best programs. I just saw something on Max Preps today that I think they're one of the top 10 dynasty schools in California, and it's no exception as far as the way we actually considered locking them in for a contract. So I think that's why we wanted to play them, so we can go out there and just get the best out of our kids and win, lose, or draw, take away everything, and just prepare for the Foothill League.
Brady White,
Kate Absey,
Wolatarski,
Izzy Cabrera,
Connor Ringenroth.
You went to
Coming this fall, we rank the buzz in the Santa Clarita Valley sports world.
Who should be on this list? Canyon, Valencia. Valencia's the Foothill League champion.
It's the @Signal Sports Hot 10.
Saugus cross country should be number 4.
No, I'm not advocating cross country being higher on this list.
Tell us who should make the cut, and you could be a part of the show.
I don't know who that top player is. I'm going to take Shane Vereen. Does he create buzz?
Send photos or videos on Instagram or tweet us @Signal Sports or by using the hashtag SignalHot10.
I wish Hart students would let us know. Which side? I don't know.
Spread the word and let the games begin.
Welcome back inside Signal Sports Blitz. Saugus last Friday night hosted Notre Dame over at College of the Canyons. What do you expect out of the Centurions this year?
The Centurions are an iffy team, Vince. I think that they're one of those. They're not one of the top 3. They're not Hart. They're not Valencia. They're not Canyon. They're in that middle bunch between them and West Ranch. A lot of youth on that team last year. A lot of youth has to grow up. The question is the talent there?
Well, I was out at College of the Canyons watching Saugus last Friday night. Austin Davenport looks like he could be a major factor on both sides of the ball.
Big boy.
Going to New Mexico State, a great linebacker. Looks like he could be a difference maker as a tight end as well, catching balls from Chris Hamilton. He looks like he's better than a year before. Last year he was a starter as a sophomore. This year got another year of experience under his belt. So the Centurion's looking to do big things.
Wait. This is you doing analysis, Vince. This is great.
We're in year 2. I know a little bit more about these teams now.
Vince is going to start writing stories for us as well, correct?
Don't push it.
Okay.
But let's keep moving. Let's move on to Hart. Hart's on the road this week. What do you look for out of the Indians?
Yeah, the Hart Indians have to travel very, very far. Santiago Corona, that's a long drive. There's a lot of great football played in that area. Obviously, the class of the area is Centennial Corona. The Indians started off very sluggish last year in their first game against Tesoro. I was at that game. One of our guys, John, will be there at Santiago for that long, long drive. I expect better from the Indians this time around for their first game.
Talk about the Canyon Cowboys. They're on the road as well.
Yeah, Canyon plays Westlake, and it's an interesting matchup because Westlake is one of the greatest teams in state history, I think. That's what Rich Gutierrez was telling me, but I've seen Westlake many times over the years. Interesting thing about Westlake, they were in Hawaii last week. There's some legal issues. Some kids were hazing some other kids, so that's a program kind of in trouble right now.
If you want to make your predictions on who's going to win these games, log on to signalscv.com. You can participate in our contest. They'll get to pick against you and the rest of your sports staff.
Whoa, you're going very fast. I hated it last year. We're not going bold prediction?
No, that's exactly where I'm going back to.
Oh, okay.
I was leading in with the contest, telling them about the contest,
Yes.
and now it's time for your bold prediction.
Okay, I want to hear your guys' bold prediction at Signal Sports on Twitter as well. Mine is Golden Valley will win. They will win the first game of the year. That's big time for the Grizzlies. Celebration in the Santa Clarita Valley.
I criticized some of your bold predictions last year for not being bold enough. That one's bold.
Whoa, Vince. How often was I right on these bold predictions?
You're often right, but the sky's also blue.
Sure.
So anytime you make predictions like that.
Unless it's rainy, then it's
That's
gray.
all we got for this edition of Signal Sports Blitz. Cary Osborne, Vince Johnson. We'll see you next week.